Let's try this again. Yes, good evening, everyone from the USA, all over the world, Canada, Long Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. I'm your man, G Money Stacks, aka Lonely Nomad, aka The Gregonator, aka YouTuber, aka host with the most and rookie podcaster of Queens, New York. And you are now tuning in and rocking with the review show of Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, episode 31. And we have a great show for you today. First and foremost, if you missed any previous episodes, don't worry, I got you back. First thing you need to do is go grab the subscribe button. And while you're at it, enable alerts alongside with the notification bell. Make sure you leave a like and a comment along with the topics and the, the, the episodes. Stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes, and be sure to share the episodes and the videos alongside with the audio streaming platforms, which I will discuss at the end of the show. So there you go. Now, first and foremost, I do want to talk about you know, um mental health check-in based on how I'm doing. Um Mentally, I'm kind of conflicted about something, but it's pertaining to how to balance um not just going to work and doing what I love, but also having a social life, which is not really easy to do. But for me, as I was talking to a homeboy of mine from Harlem who makes music beats, shout outs to my homeboy, DJ Showalter. He basically he basically um he basically told me that sometimes when you have too many people around you, sometimes it could be a distraction. And that could ruin your rhythm and your routine. And yes, I have to really agree. And most of the time I don't really have the time or the energy to actually, waste with certain people who don't want to hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like my time is basically valuable, and I'm putting all my time not just to going to work but also building a podcasting career. Now that doesn't mean be under a label and shit, man. Don't get it twisted. It's all about, you know, doing what makes me happy, and that's what really matters to me. And I actually wanted to highlight another thing that he another thing um that I was actually um been asked also. So the whole idea of me having a woman in my life and stuff, right? Look, I can't really answer that because number one, I'm putting my I'm putting my energy towards building my career of podcasting. I can't just give it all. I can't just give up my my dream career to waste with someone who don't value the same don't value the same vision and the same ideas as I do. So, you know, that's how I feel mentally. Now, physically I'm okay. Spiritually, it has its ups and downs, but I'm trying to work on it as as the best way as I can as a human being. All right. So there goes your mental health check-in right here. Let me explain what this whole mental health check-in thing is about, though, man. It's about, you know, looking out for people's well-being. That's why I do the whole mental health check-in. It's to find out how they're doing with their well-being on the inside. That's what this is. So there you have it. Now, our first topic. Um, I usually go to reviews of the TV shows and movies, but this time I'm gonna go to a little segment. Um, Ladies first, of course, which is Music Kool Aid. And Music Kool Aid is about the reviews of singers and rappers, of course, in terms of the bodies of work. And our first music artist we are going to actually go over is a singer who goes by the name of Angelica Renee. Now let me take myself off screen so you guys can get an idea of who I'm talking about. Um so for those of you who may not know who Angelica Renee is, Angelica Renee is a singer, songwriter, producer, dancer, and an actress. She also has some music in the spot of the Spotify universe. And we're gonna take a look at the bodies of work that she has. As far as the singles, we go over singles here on this show right here, Meticulous Juice podcast. Um, I figured why not? Why not take a chance? So let's give it a sec to load. Um, okay, wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Okay, we're gonna go with okay, Angelica Renee. Hang on a sec. Yeah, Renee. Here we go. Okay, so let's go over her discography right here. Okay, she has She has singles. What is it? Rest in Peace 2020, and she also has an album with some tracks that goes like this: Hold Me Down, You, By My Side, On My Way, Trouble, Reflect, Rain, Regret, Not Over, Stop Me, and The Ride. So there you have it with that one right there. Um, I did get a chance to listen to the music and the whole album and stuff. Um, it's pretty decent. You know what I mean? Um, Also, we're going to go over another music artist who goes by the name of Rachel Lynn. Okay. Um, Now, Rachel Lynn, for those of you who may not know who she is, um, Rachel Lynn is a singer and songwriter, and she has a website that I'm about to actually look into right here. So here you go. So this is what she's okay. A powerful voice and top-notch writing ability, which is according to arena.com. Anyway, there's a beauty in the breakdown, being honest with oneself, leaning into the pain and feeling it fully. As a recording artist, it's simple to sugarcoat emotions and deliver something bright. And give me a sec. Yeah, and poppy to mask the pain. Seldom is there a recording artist nowadays who authentic, authentically and earnestly digs deep into our collective inner turmoil, crafting a real and honest depiction of the truth from which we often shy away. We instantly drawn like moths to a flame, when an artist truly gets us with unabashed sincerity and poignant lyricism, like Amy Winehouse. Combining elements of Motown and R&B with a strong pull towards her 90s pop upbringing, New York City-based recording artist and touring musician Rachel Lynn creates a excuse me, creates a sound that can be best described as soulful pop. As a classically trained vocalist who expertly crafted lyrical originality, honesty, and passion resonates through each song. Lynn firmly plants herself as an artist and with gravitas in today's modern and um, vapid world. As you can hear, this is the sanitation guys picking up the trash. So as long as you can hear my voice, that's what really matters. So there you go. With the 2014 release of her EP To Street and Transfer, Lynn immediately received high praise from a myriad of publications. The Huffington Post, Pop Matters, and um, Babel Music all instantly fell in love with her genuine depiction of our ever constant state of physical and mental transition. Her debut EP received nationwide radio support, as well as various sync licenses with major networks like A&E, Netflix, Discovery, Oxygen, Bravo, and E Entertainment. Following the EP release, Lynn released the single and music video Seeing Red. All the proceeds from this release went to the animal rights nonprofit organization Mercy for Animals. Seeing Red was featured by numerous publications and social media personalities, including Global Vegas Vegan Lifestyle Magazine. The Vegan Zombie. Oh shit. Oh man, the vegan zombie. Wow. Oh man. Oh man. Um Her campus.com and Vegan Lifestyle Association. In 2019, Lynn released several singles from the 2020 EP Warmer, Gardening, exclusive support on the Women's International Music Network, Sub, Substream Magazine, and Parade.com, to name a few. Warmer's final single, She Tried to Drown Me, has amassed over 150K streams, reaching over 70K streams in its first week, offering a vulnerable take on the notion that women need to support and respect each other as a means to dismantle the archaic notions of the patriarchy. The song mourns the loss of a potential friendship at the hands of competition and mistrust. In an effort to fight these oppressive systems dictated and upheld by the patriarchy and white supremacy, half of the sales of the EP are being donated to the Audre Lorde Project, a New York-based organization that provides resources to the Black trans community. Wow, wow! How about a round of applause for doing some charitable work? Yes, and speaking of which, we're gonna go over her discography right now. All right, we have singles to go over. Okay, um, all right. So this is okay. I think this is her self-titled. Um, yeah, yeah, her self-titled album, or um, her EP. I'm not too sure, but anyway, she has tracks like "Abide Under My Skin," "Lay Here," the Bar Song, and "My Fate." Um, we have of course, "My Fate," "Somehow," "Some Way," "Tend to the Flame." We got "To Street and Transfer," "Seen Red," "Didn't I," Look to Me," "This Winter," "Warmer," "When You Fall In," and "Where You Left Me," which is also one of the songs I actually listened to recently. And of course, her EP, "Appreciate Me," which I actually had a chance to listen to. And the tracks goes like this: "When You Fall In," the last one; "Appreciate Me," "Where You Left Me," "We're Not Through." And this came out this year of November 12th, 2021, which was 2 weeks ago. Okay, so what do I think about these music discographies by Angelica, Renee, and Rachel Lynn? Of course, I appreciate the vulnerability, the story, the experiences, and of course, you know, the honesty, the rawness, all that stuff, which indicates to me that they are, of course, magnificent, fire. Of course, they are um, a masterpiece, and that's something that I enjoy and endure. So there you have it, though, man. That's my verdict right there. Um, and when I listen to when I listen to music, sometimes, you know, um, I go for the storyline as far as, like, not just the lyrics, but as far as the the um the rawness, the honesty, the you know the amount of risk being taken, and yeah, I gotta say both of these bodies of work is pretty good. So there you have it, right there. All right, we're gonna go to um our next segment. Our next segment is called the um, the Chillax Man Cave Popcorn Lounge, which is another segment where we talk about the TV shows and the movies. But this time we have two TV shows to go over, so we're gonna go into that right now. All right, we're gonna start with Arrow. Um, okay, yeah, we're gonna start with Arrow. All right, so Arrow is an American superhero television series developed by Greg Berlanti, Mark Guggenheim, and Andrew Kreisberg, based on the DC Comics character Green Arrow, a costume crime fighter created by Mort Wessinger and George Papp, and is set in the Arrowverse with other related television series. The series premiered in the United States on the CW on October 10th, 2012, and was primarily filmed in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. In January 2019, the CW renewed the series for a 10-episode eighth season, announcing in March that it would be the final season. The season premiered on October 15th, 2019, and featured the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event. The series finale aired on January 28th, 2020. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that it was going to. I was kind of disappointed that it was going to end, and you know, it seems like it seems like there's a lot of story to be told with these characters, but sometimes you know, good things come to an end. So you know, there it is. All right. Um, so the cast is Stephen Amell, Katie Cassidy, Colin Donnell, David Ramsey, Willa Hollard, Susanna Thompson, Paul Blackthorne, Emily Rickards, Colton Haynes, Manu Bennett, John Barrowman, Echo Kellum, Josh Segara, Rick Gonzalez, Juliana Harkavy, Kirk Acevedo, C. C. Shimuka. Oh man. Catherine McNamara, Ben Lewis, Joseph David Jones, Lamont Garrett, Blake Neely. Never mind. Um, okay. So we're gonna go to all right, we're gonna go to what I'm on. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everybody knows the synopsis to this, so I'm probably not gonna read this. Um, so we're gonna go to the reception. Okay, so the reception goes like this. Um, so for season one, we have critical response between Rotten Tomatoes, Metacritic. So season one, 85%, 36 reviews, um, 73, 25 reviews. Of course, 95%, 12 reviews for season two. Season three, 89%. Um, yes, 89%, 9 reviews. Season four, 85%, 10 reviews. Season five, 88%, 13 reviews. Season six, 64%, 7 reviews. Season seven, 88%, 221 reviews. And season eight, the final season, 95%, 5 reviews. So, okay. Of course, season one received favorable reviews with a Metacritic score of 73 out of 100, based on reviews from 25 critics, making it the highest rated CW show in 5 years. Review aggregation website Rotten Tomatoes calculated an approval rating of 85% based on 36 reviews with an average rating of 7.47 out of 10. The site's consensus reads, and quote, the CW nails the target with Arrow, a comic book inspired series that benefits from cinematic action sequences, strong plotting, and intriguing characters. Mary McNamara of the Los Angeles Times called the series an interesting setup with a quality look, describing the male as a poster boy for the um, Katniss Everdeen set. Brian Lowry at Variety described the series as a handsome but stiff surrogate for Batman that could benefit from sharper execution. In reviewing the final episode of season one, um, Alasdair Wilkins of the AV Club gave the season as a whole a rating of B plus rating. No, excuse me, B plus, noting that the show hasn't quite figured everything out yet, but it's had some standout episodes. Season 2 received acclaim from critics for the action sequences, storytelling, performances of the cast, drama, and portrayal of Slade Wilson. Rotten Tomatoes reported a 95% approval rating based on 12 reviews, with an average rating of 8.15 out of 10. The site's consensus reading: the second season of Arrow boosts more fantastic action as well as a widening cast of intriguing, richly written characters. Jeff Jensen of Entertainment Weekly gave the first half of season 2 a rating of B plus, saying, in quote, Arrow possesses an intelligence that shines through its TV budget production values, which aren't too shabby. The writing is adult and witty. The action is exciting, and Amel holds the center with well cultivated ease. The AV Club's Carrie Racler um, gave the first half of season 2 a rating of A minus. She said Arrow has officially established itself as one of the most satisfying shows on television. The most satisfying thing of all is that it did so by respecting its characters. Arrow respects the characters' comic book roots in its overarching plot lines, all while using the network appropriate soap opera stories to do the heavy lifting. Hang on a second as I take a drink. Yeah. What's up, Anthony, aka Ant Man? How you feeling? I don't know why I can't wave to nobody, man. Hang on a second, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, yeah, let me hold on a minute. Let me get back to the show, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just interacting with somebody right now who just came into the live stream. So thank you very much. Um, all right. All right, let's get back to the show, shall we? Um okay. Okay. So season 2 received acclaim from critics for the action sequences, storytelling, performances of the cast, drama, and the portrayal of Slade Wilson. Rotten Tomatoes reported a 95% approval rating based on 12 reviews with an average rating of 8.5 out of 10. The site's consensus reading, in quote, the second season of Arrow boosts more fantastic action as well as a widening cast of intriguing, richly written characters. Well, I already read that part. I already read that part. I'm sorry. Anyway, despite receiving positive responses for the season 3 premiere, the second half of the season 3 was met with criticism. The flashback sequences were characterized as sporadic and superfluous, with Ra's al Ghul described as a shallow and underutilized villain, absent of clear antagonism. Although Matt Nable was generally praised for his portrayal of the character. Furthermore, while parallels to Batman had always existed in the show, the use of such a major character from Batman's rogues gallery and the essential application of the daughter of the demon and several other Batman and Ra's al Ghul's storylines applied to Oliver Queen came under particular fire from viewers who accused the show of ripping off Batman. The season finale was described as dull, lacking scope, and underwhelming by IGN's Jesse Shadeen. In light of the high standard the show had previously established for its finales, he cemented the mixed reception of season 3 as being haphazardly paced and struggling to develop a clear sense of direction. The third season holds a score of 89% on Rotten Tomatoes based on 9 reviews, with an average rating of 8.37 out of 10. The site's consensus, including Arrow stays on target with new characters and steady supply of exciting action. The fourth season received mixed reviews. The season earned praise given to the um, action scenes and Neil McDonald's performances as Damien Dark. However, it also received increasingly negative reviews for its mundane flashbacks, lack of narrative focus, and formulaic season finale. Ryan Fleming of Deadbeat Spin. Deadbeat Spin. Oh man, Deadbeat Spin. Oh man. Deadbeatspin.com. Oh shit. Noted that Arrow was honoring the comics, but it isn't beholden to them. Characters have been introduced, but they aren't exact replicas of the comic counterparts. Instead, the characters tend to be loosely connected. Leslie Goldberg of the Hollywood Reporter noted the presence of the character Thea Speedy Queen as one of the larger departures from the comics in the series, as well as the character's early willingness to kill. Comic book resources Kevin Melrose has also noted the series' tendency to have loose connections to the source material. Rotten Tomatoes gave the season an 85% approval rating based on 10 reviews, with an average rating of 7.55 out of 10. The critical consensus reads, in quote, Season 4 of Arrow flourishes with a refreshing new tone, a thrilling new villain, and a gripping story arc. As for the fifth season, received mostly positive reviews from critics, giving praise for the performances of Stephen Amell and Josh Segarra, action sequences, storytelling, and the season finale. IGN, Season 5, a score of 8.7 out of 10, stating that it managed to overcome them and recapture a lot of what made the show so memorable in its first two seasons. Hold on, let me take a drink, guys. Hold on. Okay, okay, here we go. Um, okay. Um, Rotten Tomatoes reported an approval rating of 88% based on 13 reviews, with an average rating of 7.38 out of 10. The site's consensus reads, in quote, no stranger to dramatic twists and turns. Season 5 of Arrow continues to introduce new villains and surprise viewers despite some, excuse me, inconsistency. Um, the sixth season received mixed reviews from critics. IGN gave season 6 a score of 6.7 out of 10, stating that it captured the show at its best and worst, with a strong finish redeeming months of disappointment. Rotten Tomatoes reported an approval rating of 64% on 7 reviews, and the average score is 6.86 out of 10. The site's consensus reads, in quote, Arrow's sixth season deals with the literal fallout from the explosion in season five's finale and promises a drastic change in direction for the series. As for the seventh season, um, received more favorable reviews than the previous season with 7.4 out of 10 from IGN, being attributed with Ben Schwartz's work with giving new life and energy to the show, while full of missed potential. Particular success was given to Stephen Amell and Emily Bett Rickards' performances, as well as new direction for the show via more willingness to take risks and venture off the beaten path this year, even if it often bit off more than it could chew with its large assembled cast. Rotten Tomatoes reported an approval rating of 88% based on 211 reviews, with an average score of 7.35 out of 10. And of course there you have it. I'm not gonna go over the ratings and shit, so let me not do that. Now we're gonna go to the accolades, folks. So just bear with me here. So we got the IGN Awards. Um, category Best TV Hero, of course. Oliver Queen, aka Stephen Amell. Satellite Awards. Satellite for Best Television Series Genre of 2012. Arrow both got nominated. Broadcast Music Incorporated, Canadian Society of Cinematography Awards, BMI Television Music Awards, Blake Neely TV Drama Cinematography, Glenn Winter for Pilot, both won that. Cinematography TV series cinematography, Glenn Winter for Vendetta. Best Cast in Dramatic Series, Corinne Mayers, um, um, Heike Brandstatter for An Innocent Man. Best Cinematography Dramatic Series, Gordon Verhale for Lone Gunman. All got nominated. Glenn Winter for Pilot won that one. Leo Awards. Best Dramatic Series, Joseph Patrick Finn, Greg Berlanti, Mark Guggenheim, Andrew Kreisberg, Melissa Kellner, Berman, Drew Greenberg, Jennifer Lance, Wendy Mariko, and Carl Ogawa. All got nominated. Best Production Design Dramatic Series, Richard Hudolin for the pilot. Best Stunt Coordination Dramatic Series, J.J. Macaro for pilot and Vertical. Of course, yeah, both got um, both got the award. J.J. Macaro for Vertical nominated, of course. Best Visual Effects Dramatic Series, Jean-Luc Dinsdale, Pauline Burns, Andrew Orloff, um, Dave Garther for Burn. Actually won that one. New Now Next Awards. Best New Indulgence Arrow, Cause You Are Hot, Stephen Amell. Favorite New TV Drama, um, Arrow again. Saturn Awards, Best Youth Oriented Series on Television, Arrow again. Choice Breakout TV Show, Arrow. Choice Breakout TV Star, Stephen Amell. Teen Choice Awards, Choice Sci-Fi Fantasy TV Actor Stephen Amell. Choice Sci-Fi Fantasy TV Actress Katie Cassidy. Choice Sci-Fi Fantasy TV Arrow. UBCP slash ACTRA Awards. Best Newcomer, Emily Bett Rickards. Best Male Performance in a 2013 Science Fiction Television Episode, Stephen Amell for The Odyssey. Of course, the Constellation Awards, Best Science Fiction Television of Series of 2013, Arrow. All got nominated. IGN Awards, Best TV Action Series, Best TV Hero, Oliver Queen. Of course, won, of course, by the People's Choice. Best Cinematography, Dramatic Series, Gordon Verhale for Sacrifice. Best Dramatic Series, Greg Berlanti, Joseph P. Finn, Mark Guggenheim, Andrew Kreisberg, Wendy Miracle. Leo Awards, 2014, Best Lead Performance by a Male Dramatic Series, Stephen Amell for Crucible. Best Lead Performance by a Female Dramatic Series, Emily Bett Rickards for Three Ghosts. Um, of course, there's Best Makeup Dramatic Series, Danielle Fowler for Keep Your Enemies Closer, which I don't think I really agree with this, but I digress. Um, so, um, Best Stunt Coordination Dramatic Series, J.J. McCarroll for The Scientist. Not to be confused with the Mad Scientist, folks. Oh, man. People's Choice Awards, favorite sci-fi TV actor Stephen Amell. Satellite Award for Best Television Series Genre. Arrow. Saturn Awards Best Youth Oriented Television Series. Arrow again. Teen Choice Awards Choice Sci-Fi Fantasy TV Show Arrow. Choice TV Female Star Breakout, Emily Bett Rickards. Young Hollywood Awards. We have superhero, superhero, Stephen Amell. Cinematography, C. Kim Miles for Blind Spot. Leo Awards, Costume Design, Maya Mani for Suicide Squad. Lead Performance, Female, Emily Bett Rickards for Left Behind. All got nominated. MTV Fashion Awards, Ship of the Year, Stephen Amell and Emily Bett Rickards won that one. Saturn Awards, Best Superhero Adaptation Television Series, Arrow got nominated. Prism Awards, Performance in a drama multi-episode storyline, Katie Cassidy won that one. Teen Choice Awards, Choice TV Show, Sci-Fi Fantasy, Arrow. Of course, yes, Choice TV Actor, Sci-Fi Fantasy, Stephen Amell. Choice TV Actress, Sci-Fi Fantasy, Emily Beck Rickards. Choice TV Lip Lock, Stephen Amell and Emily Beck Rickards. Choice TV Villain, Matt Nable. Um, all got nominated, of course. Uh, MTV Fandom Awards, Ship of the Year, Stephen Amell and Emily Beck Rickards won that one. People's Choice Awards, Favorite Network TV Sci-Fi Fantasy, Arrow. Saturn Awards, Best Superhero Adaptation Television Series, Choice TV Lip Lock, Stephen Amell and Emily Beck Rickards. Teen Choice Awards, Choice TV Actress, Fantasy Sci-Fi, Emily Beck Rickards. Um, Choice TV Show, Fantasy Sci-Fi, Arrow. Of course, Best Cinematography in a Dramatic Series, Seamus Whitting Hewitt for Sins of the Father. Leo Awards, Best Lead Performance by a Female in a Dramatic Series. Emily Beck Records for Who Are You? All got nominated. Of course, MTV Movie and TV Awards. Best Hero, Stephen Amell. People's Choice Awards. Favorite Network TV Sci-Fi Fantasy. Um, Saturn Awards, Best Superhero Adaptation Television Series, of course, Arrow. Teen Choice Awards, Choice TV Actor, Stephen Amell. Choice TV Actress, Action, Emily Beck Records. Choice TV Show, Action, Arrow. Choice TV Villain, Josh Segara. People's Choice Awards, the Sci-Fi Fantasy Show of 2018, Arrow. Saturn Awards, Best Superhero Adaptation. Um, t- Choice TV Action, no Actor in Action. Choice TV Actress, Action. Of course, even the male Emily Beck Rickards. Choice TV Ship, Choice TV Show, Action. Stephen Amell and Emily Beck Records and Arrow all got nominated. Saturn Awards for 2019, Best Superhero Television Series, Arrow and Arrow again for Best Superhero Television Series, Choice TV Show, Action, both got nominated. And the Teen Choice Awards, Choice TV Actor, Action, Stephen Amell won that one. And TV Choice Actress, Action, Emily Beck Rickards. All right. Now we go to the of course, I'm not even going to go to all this. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to go to the spin-offs. Let's go to Black Lightning. Hold on a minute here, guys. Need to stretch a bit. Anyway, so Black Lightning is an American superhero drama television series developed by Salim Akil that premiered on the CW on January 16, 2018 and concluded on May 24th, 2021. It is based on the character of the same name created by Tony Isabella, with Trevor Von Eden featured in publications of DC Comics. Cress Williams stars as the titular character alongside China and McLean, Nafessa Williams, Christine Adams, Marvin Crondon Jones III, Damon Gupton, James Remar, Jordan Calloway, and Chantel Tai. The series sees the retired Black Lightning return to his life as a superhero as and follows the effects of his vigilante activity on his professional and family life. Yeah, let's go to okay, let's go to all right, we're gonna go to the reception. Yeah, we're not gonna go to the thing. Um so critical response. 96% on the Rotten Tomatoes, 51 reviews for season one, 90 no, excuse me, 79%, 25 reviews on the Metacritic. Season two, 91%, 10 reviews. Season three, 89%, 9 reviews. Black Lightning has received generally positive reviews from professional critics. On the review aggregation website Rotten Tomatoes, the series holds a 95% approval rating. The first season debuted to critical acclaim. Reviewing for Entertainment Weekly. Um, of course, Dana Schwartz gave the series premiere an A minus. Hold on, guys. Let me move this. Here we go. Um, yeah, gave the yeah A minus grade writing in quote. The Pierce family dynamic is so compelling that even if Jefferson Pierce had no powers beyond great motivational speeches, this show would be a worthwhile watch. Black Lightning balances humor with all too necessary social commentary to make a refreshing addition to the superhero TV pantheon. Reviewing the first two episodes of the season, Daniel Feinberg of The Hollywood Reporter commended the series for its solid action scenes, bass pumping soundtrack, stylish treatment of Black Lightning's sizzling powers, and character pragmatism. He praised the series' ability to stand alone in welcome ways and described the premiere episode as smart and relevant and full of an attitude that's all its own. Reviewing the first four episodes of the series, the Atlantic's pilot um, wrote, wrote in that quote, there's an authenticity to the series. It's neither too pulpy nor too preachy. That's heightened by the strong performances from its predominantly black cast, particularly from Cress Williams, who anchors the show's many conflicts. Nafessa Williams' portrayal of Anissa Pierce, Black Lightning's eldest daughter, who becomes the superhero Thunder, and drew attention and praise from critics. As the first black lesbian superhero on television, critics applauded the character's social activism and action scenes, as well as being a complex and fully realized character outside of her superhero identity. Um, of course, reviewing for the AV Club, Kyle Fowl gave the finale an A grade, writing that the episode was, quote, hold on a minute. Yes, quote, um, yes, quote, tone, tonally bold, easily moving between being funny and politically potent, while also setting up plenty of intrigue for the next season. Fowl concluded that the episode was a confident, compelling, moving into a season that boasted all those same qualities throughout. Jesse Schneiden, Sheeden, Sheeden of IGN noted that the series reduced episode count focused on superheroes and social issues, limited cast, and preservation of the main villain at the end of the season positively distinguished the series from other superhero programming. The AV Club Foul gave the second season premiere an A minus, adding one of the season's the first season was so compelling was that the show made the political personal. That's once again evident here, as there's a wonderful sense of the larger community throughout the premiere. Um, Katie Burt of Den of Geek gave the episode a rating of 3.5 stars out of 5. She explained there's a lack of thematic cohesiveness in this season premiere that is probably a result of trying to reintroduce so many characters and storylines at once. But the energy and potential for a strong second season rather, is definitely there. Black Lightning continues to be one of the best, most important shows on television. In her review for Collider, Allison Keene gave the season's early storylines 4 stars out of 5, writing, in quote, Black Lightning is not without its own flaws. Introducing occasionally disjointed or abrupt storytelling, but its clear desire to educate and inspire through compelling family drama continues to make it a show of consequence. Hmm. Interesting. Um, yes. Okay, consequence. Where did I leave off here? Oh, yeah. Burt and Sci-Fi Wire contributor Stephanie Williams praised the season for its efforts to destigmatize mental health care, especially for Black women. Burt called Jennifer's therapy storyline a powerful, vital representation of mental health issues, not only within the superhero genre, but anywhere on TV. Again, reviewing for the AV Club, Fowl gave the season finale a C plus grade. He um, named Jennifer's journey as undoubtedly the best part of the season, but felt that the second season as a whole struggled to reach the heights of its first season, and that storylines were introduced with full force before petering out, stumbling towards lackluster conclusions. Okay. Um, yeah, conclusions. Okay. Um, yes. Dan Ashby of Culture Vultures. Oh man, gave the whole season a rating of 7.5 out of 10. Writing season 2 of Black Lightning has some interesting storylines, a number of good fight scenes, a catchy soundtrack, and some important messages. Unfortunately, it all seems slightly uncoordinated and messy in its execution. Um, in a more positive, accurate from Entertainment Weekly, Christian Holub gave the season finale a B, a B grade, adding season two's um penultimate installment was all over the place. But tonight's season finale did a good job of bringing enough of the threads together that I'm now satisfied to wait for season 3. Reviewing the third season premiere of Entertainment Weekly, Holub gave the episode a B plus grade, writing, in quote, um, Black Lightning has been able to do a really good job of showcasing real life racial dynamics and structural inequalities through its comic flavored storytelling. And in season 3, the show is aiming directly at our real life crisis of family separation and putting kids in cages. After a bit of a sophomore slump, I'm excited to see where Black Lightning goes from here. N- Nicole Hill of Den Geek assigned the premiere episode a rating of 4 out of 5. She opened she opened that Black Lightning does a good job of playing with these different concepts of power and showing how they interact, overlap, and cancel each other out. I hope this season maintains focus and doesn't find itself branching out too far away from its central conflicts. If the following episodes consistently operate at this level, this will be an exciting season to watch. The AV Club's file gave the premiere a B plus grade and added that the first episode of the third season is just a politically charged as previous episodes, but this time around things feel more relevant, more attuned to this specific time and place. Black Lightning has nodded towards real life events before, but this premiere centered around kids being rounded up, separated from their families, and locked in detention camps with no idea of when they'll get out or what they did wrong feels particularly pointed. Um, all right, I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna actually go to the awards and nominations. Um, all right. Okay, so we got the People's Choice Award on Sci-Fi Fantasy Show of 2018. Black Lightning, damn, shortlisted. Wow. Saturn Award Best Superhero Television Series, Black Lightning nominated. Outstanding Drama Series, Black Lightning won. Outstanding Actor Drama Series, Cress Williams. Black Reel Award for Television, Outstanding Directing Drama Series, Salim Akil, The Resurrection. Um, Outstanding Guest Actress Drama Series, Jill Scott. Outstanding Music, Kier Lehman. Um, Teen Choice Award, Choice Breakout TV Show, Black Lightning. Choice Breakout TV Star, Nafisa Williams. N NAACP Image Award, Outstanding Writing in a Drama Series, Patrick Joseph Charles. Sins of the Father, the Book of Redemption. Uh, Outstanding Guest Performance in a Comedy or Drama Series, Erica Alexander, The Book of Consequences, Chapter 3, Master Lowry. GLAD Award, Outstanding Drama Series, Black Lightning. Outstanding Drama Series, Black Lightning. Black Reel Award for Television, Outstanding Directing Drama Series, Salim Akil, The Book of the Apocalypse, Chapter 2, The Omega. Outstanding Guest Actress Drama Series, Erica Alexander. Saturn Award, Best Superhero Television Series, Black Lightning. And Critics' Choice Super Awards, Best Actor in a Superhero Series, Cress Williams, all got nominated. Um, let's see. Yeah. Um, so let me see how much time I got here. Yeah, I think that's it, man. Okay. Okay, listen. Let me get back to the screen. Okay. Listen, that's gonna do it for episode 31 of the Meticulous Virtues podcast titled Brilliance. Um If you like what you heard in today's episode or any previous episodes whatsoever, go show some love by making a charitable donation by my Cash App. And it's $ G Money Stacks 555. That's capital G M excuse me, lowercase MONEY, capital S, lowercase TACKZ 555. Once again, it's not about having a lot of money to show support. It's about doing what you can and not overstress yourself of having a lot of money to actually show support, because if you really think about it, support is priceless, folks. And of course, um, of course, you can't put a price on support. You can't put a price on, you know, showing love to people. You know what I'm saying? Also, for the new listeners and new watchers from the YouTube universe that don't know what's going on, we are live and direct, of course, on StreamYard and YouTube, alongside with of course Instagram Live. I'm actually doing that as an experiment to see if I can actually put myself out there. But I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. Um anyway, man. And speaking of putting yourself out there, why don't you go follow the show, Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, on Instagram, which is Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, alongside with my other show, Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, and the number one show that's still celebrating the 1 year anniversary, Off the Meat Rack Chains New York podcast, which started on November the 11th, 2020 of last year. And alongside with the gram is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. All right. And also you can follow me on 17 Live at G Money Stacks Queens, New York as well. Now, we are going to go over the streaming platforms on the go. I want to go over this actually so you guys get a better idea. Now, when you are on the show's page, Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, you're going to see a link that says Linktree/Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast. And I'm going to go over this with you guys so you guys don't forget. All right. So check this out, folks. We are on. You can listen to the podcast episodes on Anchor. We are also on Audacity. We are on Breaker. We are on Deezer, Listen Notes. Of course, we are on Podfriend, Pocket Cast, Player FM, alongside with Podo Polo. We are on Podcast Addict, Reason FM. We are on Spotify. We are on Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, of course. Of course, we are on Google Podcasts. And don't forget to listen to Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast episodes on Amazon Music. We are on Audible. And we are also on iHeartRadio, the number one app for music, radio, and podcasts. And last but not least, the YouTube. First things first, go grab the subscribe button on the Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast YouTube channel page. Make sure you enable alerts alongside with the notification bell so you can be reminded of when the show goes in the air via live stream. A little reminder about the show's schedule, actually, that's going to be on YouTube and stuff. So we are on Mondays, Tuesdays at 6 p.m., Thursdays at 9 p.m. All right. And for my other shows, like Excellent Fun Vibrant Podcast, the Sports Edition show is on Sundays at 6. And my number one show that's still celebrating the 1 year anniversary, which is Off the Meat Rack Chains New York podcast, is Wednesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 p.m. All right. So there you have it. Make sure you stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes that's been recorded that will be uploaded and posted to the Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast channel page. Make sure you download your favorite episodes, share the videos and the episodes, tell a friend to another friend, and make sure you share the podcast along with the audio streaming platforms alongside with the link that says Linktree/Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast with your friends. So there you go, right there. Now, as I said before about the whole mental health thing in the beginning, the reason I talk about mental health check-ins is because it's about your well-being, about what you're going through on the inside. You know what I mean? And reach out to your loved ones, like your husbands, your wives, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your friends, whoever, because those individuals might be fine on the outside, but on the inside they are not. And of course, I say this with a passion, and there is no good time to reach out to people, folks, because it's 365 days in a year. And there is no such thing as a person who works 24/7. That part, some people may understand, some people don't, because of, goal differences and stuff. Anyway, so make sure you actually reach out to them, see how they're doing mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's very important, so you can actually take a risk. Once you take a risk and reach out to them, see how they're doing with their well-being, of course you're going to get rewards. And speaking of rewards, you guys want some free game on how to start a podcast? I got you back. So we're going to get into the types of equipment that you need. Of course, the software. First and foremost, you need headphones. You also need a microphone, like I'm using right now. You also need a laptop or a computer to do your live streams. Either one will actually work. Make sure you have a software. I'm actually going to recommend StreamYard to you guys for the newcomers that want to create and start a podcast show. You know what I'm saying? So StreamYard, for those of you who may not know what that is basically a software where it gives you the tools for you to create talking points, like the banners, like the two banners that you see right here. The one that's on your screen that has the show's name right here, like I have right here, that says Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast, and along with the banner scrolling across that's telling you the information on how to follow the show on social media, which is Instagram, of course, 17 Live. You could also add your websites to whether you're doing clothing lines. Whether you're doing like, snacks, whether you're doing anything that relates to your business and stuff like that, um, of course, will be recognized. All right. Also, with StreamYard, of course, you could create your own brand. And of course, um, another important key thing here is when you are making a name of the show, right? You want to make sure that it is basically something that nobody has ever heard before, because you don't because if some people don't like the name of your show, fuck them, because they're the ones jealous that don't understand your vision, that don't understand your story behind it. So that's pretty much my take on that. And for the most part, it's all about doing what you love and what makes you happy, not your parents, not corporations, not media companies. And it's interesting that I saw a picture of somebody on Instagram that made a post who goes by the name of Letter J. She's also a music artist and a CEO of Coexist Gaming, which I will do a dedication to that on my other show, off the Meat Rat Chains New York podcast segment, Black owned trendsetter shout outs. So I'm gonna do that. And what's interesting is the thing that she said is she doesn't want to be under a label. She wants a legacy and wealth. Um, Now I'm having a hard time with the whole legacy aspect. But as far as the wealth as far as like, helping out the community and stuff like that. That's pretty noble, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's very noble. So shout outs to Letter J for being noble and of course being the best she could be as a human being. And there you have it. All the free game of how you can start your podcast. Of course, you're gonna need. Of course, I already mentioned the equipment part and stuff. Um, Whatever audio program you decide to use, go for it. Um, Also, let me tell you something, folks. If you put your mind into something, that you have a dream of being a podcaster like myself, who has 3 shows under his belt, I want you to go download the Anchor app, or you can check out the website anchor.fm so you can get yourself a head start. And of course, good luck on your podcast journey, of course. You know what I'm saying? And basically, you know, be careful out there, stay safe. Make sure you are masked up. Make sure you are mindful of all the people that you are surrounded with. The whole world doesn't revolve around you as far as like being, fucking anti-mandate, anti-vaccine or whatever and stuff like that. Because those people who are anti-mandate, or, and I'm not saying everybody, but there are some who are basically, you know, you know, trying to keep this pandemic thing going, which people are tired of the pandemic already. People are tired of it. People are fatigued from all this. Aren't you tired of the pandemic like I am? I'm pretty sure you are. Anyway, think about that. Make sure you have your water and your electrolytes of Gatorade for energy and strength. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be out of here. I'm G Money Stacks. Thank you very much for sticking around with me and being able to hear me out on some things that actually means a lot to me. I'm going to see you in the next episode. So, like I said, I hope you guys be careful, stay safe. Make sure you have your water and electrolytes. Wash your hands with your soap and water, hand sanitizer, whatever it is, so you don't get contracted with any harmful disease and stuff like that. All right. Peace and one love, and have a good night.